We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Armadillos of Salt Lake City taking on the New Orleans Saints. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. And if you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play a perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. 5 in.
E.O.
Play action. Here's Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Willis will look to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Panthers 6. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
4th down, Willis. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So the 4th down conversion has it inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Right back to the air with Willis. They're connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Like, you have to give me a better ball than
They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
You have to give a better ball, Willis.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You have to throw a better ball than, bro.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here go 46. Yeah, 20.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, they were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9.
And 9.
Prescott now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
The Saints at 5-7 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
And again, it's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Davis, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Danny Gray, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Prescott off play action.
He hits you right in the head.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. The middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So this will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
36-yard line.
But it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise, I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah, 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's taken in by Kraft. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Saints have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, if I'm the defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
It's a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. It's complete. It's Miller. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
A 20-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Twist the door, Kyle. Kyle, twist the door. Skylar, can you open the door?
Last play of the half, Willis. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And bulldozing his way through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff running through the middle. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Davis, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24, Armadillos 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
A first down carry for Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances.
Oh.
That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in
Blown
desperate
coverage
conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Willis, 4th down here. He's going to air one out. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
At the 5-yard line.
Smith trying to run for it. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? His pass caught at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Rig alert, rig alert. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60, 60 Bobcat, 60.
Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught. Touchdown. Danny Gray with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Armadillos have got it back to within a score. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Derek Hall able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Prescott now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's Willis. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
You got to pay attention to the switch.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
You gotta pay
finish this
attention
game
to that,
off,
man.
they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They begin with a run by Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Willis will look to throw it. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. DJ Chark, 56 yards. And the Armadillos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
Like, they keep giving him straight bull crap with this big white boy.
Just shy of the 20.
Like, he keeps getting bull crap with him.
Flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Now a run here off the arc. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up right short of the first at about the 21.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. That is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Scarlett, call your grandma.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. This is 1st and 10.
Look at 19. Hey, smash. 18, Rodley. 18, Rodley. Mustang 19.
Now Willis. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's second down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Riggs. Shot 60. Warriors 70. Go.
Throwing, Willis. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Armadillos have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
What's going on? How you feeling? Doing all right?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
She's not asleep. She just not feeling good.
Get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
No.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, here we go. I check for it. 26.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
At the 24-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
47. Yeah.
Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down.
46, 46.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Dak. That's taken in by Kraft. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
18 Cardinal.
Willis to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Let's go now.
Hey, what's up?
Here's Willis. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's Prescott. And that's complete to Davis. Now he's loose again. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Get it? Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Willis to throw. That is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Willis. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Willis, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Throwing here, Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Well, this was a very close